Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my Project Pan finale for 2022, and this is going to be going up a little bit late because I didn't have a chance to film it until now, and it's the 5th. It's January 5th, so getting a late start on this, which means I'm getting a late start on my new project, which is great. But I'm just going to dump everything out in front of me, and we'll go from there. So, let's see. Okay, well, let's start with some good news, okay? This is the Waterless Rose and Peach Fragrance Mist Aerosol Spray, and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Like, nothing. Oh, the littlest spritz just came out, but like, otherwise, nothing. It's empty. I finally used it up. I don't have any plans. Scratch that. I was gonna say, I need some water. My throat's doing some weird things. I was gonna say, I don't have any plans to pan any more perfumes at the current moment, but I just remembered that I did get something. I got a perfume for Christmas that's the same as like one that I already have, that's a smaller one. So I'm probably gonna try to use up this like older, smaller one that I have. But other than that, I don't have any plans to pan any perfumes. So there's that. Let's see, next. Okay, this guy. This is one of the two Maybelline Fit Me concealers I have in here. This one is in 10 Light. This one is almost gone. Like, you can see tons of windowing. It's on its last leg. I had to use like a little spatula to get in there to get more product. But honestly, there's still enough down there if I like keep using the spatula to like scrape at it. I think there's still enough in here to last me a couple of weeks, maybe through a month, because the way that I've been using this, if you do not recall, is I've been using it to mix with the tinted moisturizer I've been using. It adds a little bit more coverage to it, and it darkens it up a little bit. It kind of makes it a little like too dark. Like, it doesn't match me perfectly, especially right now in the winter. I mean, I'm in Florida, so like it's not like winter, but I'm still lighter than I am in the summer. So I have been having to use a little bit less of this. So for that reason, I think it's still gonna last me a little while, but not too much longer. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Almost literally. And on that note, let's move on to the next Maybelline Fit Me, which is in 10 Fair. Why do they have the same number? I do not know. This one is newer than that one, so maybe they changed their numbering. I don't know. Maybe that's just how it is. But you can see some windowing in here now. Like, there's a chunk right there that's see-through. This is going to last me a very long time. I don't know if I'm going to continue working on this one, though. I might switch it up and work on one of my other concealers, because yeah, like this is still almost full. Like, there is still so much product in here. So I might switch it up, but it was nice. I feel like I made a dent on it, so that's good. Next is this sad little guy. This is the Smoke and Mirrors Coconut Oil Infused Lip Oil. I made like the most minuscule dent. So when I first rolled this in, like, there was no gap here. There is a teeny tiny one now, but like, I've barely used this. Part of the reason is because I feel like it kind of like fills the same role as the chapstick I've been panning. So I haven't been like wanting to use both of them. It doesn't really work as a gloss for me because it doesn't last long enough. It also, I feel like it dries my lips out a little bit, which is not supposed to happen. It's supposed to do the opposite. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about this guy. I don't know. Okay. The bronzer. I'm just kind of going randomly what I feel like in the order, you guys. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I don't understand, like, this is like the never-ending pit of bronzer. I feel like I've made like since the beginning of the project, I feel like I've definitely made a dent. Like you can see the rings more, but I still feel like I have a very long way to go on this guy. And you know, that's fine, but I was kind of hoping to at least have pan by now. And this is the only bronzer I've been using since I started this project 4 or 5 months ago. When did I start this? I don't know. So this bronzer will probably, if this were the only bronzer I used for the next 3 years, it probably would last me that long. Not that I'm complaining, it's just a little crazy. Okay, next is my Buxom eyeliner in Pearl. This is just a white. Okay, well, I don't want that side. This is just a white eyeliner, and there's still a lot left in here. But I feel like I made some good progress. When I roll it all the way down, I feel like it looks like I've used about this much of it in the project. Which I feel like that's a good dent. I made a good dent in this. I'm not mad at that. My goal, of course, was to use it up, but I pretty much knew that wasn't going to happen, so it's fine. So there's that. Next is the Never Ending Chapstick. This is the Avon Dew Kiss, and I don't remember where it was last time, but I feel like it's in the same place. I don't think I've rolled it up since then. I don't know. It's right at the bottom of the word dew. And I think that's the same place it was at last time, and I haven't rolled it up, and it's still not flush with the plastic. And I use this every single time I do my makeup, which is anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week, like average 3. So I probably could get more use out of this, but I keep it with my Project Pan stuff so that I know for sure at least that I'm using it whenever I do my makeup. But the problem is I don't really have dry lips, like a little bit sometimes, but not really. It's not a big issue for me, so remembering to put chapstick on is a struggle. But even still, I feel like this is just never ending. Like, this will last me a bazillion trillion years. I don't know what's up with that guy. Next is the Sassy and Chic BB Beauty Benefit Cream in Light 1. I feel like I've made a pretty good dent in this guy. Like, when I squeeze all the product up, he's about there. Right below where it says Light 1. There's still a lot in here. It's gonna last me a while. I mean, you guys, I feel like this should have been gone by now, but why are these products just like refilling themselves? Does anybody else have this problem? I swear. So this is kind of like an anticlimactic finale, but at the same time, like it's not like I've been working on these all year, so I don't know. This is the Ulta Beauty Brow Gel in Clear, and this guy is getting low. I can feel it's a little bit harder for me to get product out, but there's still some in there. I don't think I'm quite at the point where I want to take the stopper out. I don't even know if I'm gonna end up wanting to take the stopper out, but I can definitely feel it getting low. But you know, it's still doing its job, so it's still kicking. Okay, next is my Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. And this, again, is just a never-ending product. And I kind of wanted to have it done by now because it is broken. The plastic is, like, split right here. So whenever I, like, squeeze it, it comes out of the split instead of out of the top. And it's just annoying and ugly and gross looking. So I was kind of hoping it'd be done by now so I could just throw it away. But it's not. And the primer works fine, so I don't want to waste it and throw it away. But, you know, there's still a lot of product in here, I feel like. Like, let's see. There's also a lot of air in there, though. But I don't think I'm going to be done with this anytime soon, if I'm being honest. I think this guy is going to be in for the long haul. The last product in this project is the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. It's this guy. I have said from the beginning, since I started using this, that it was not my favorite. When I first started using it, it did like almost nothing for my lashes. It works a little bit better the longer it's been open, the better it works, because I like the better it does at volumizing, honestly. But I can feel that it's starting to get drier and it's flakes a little bit more now. It's always kind of been a little bit flaky, if I'm being honest, but and it doesn't feel like there's as much product in the barrel as there used to be. So I think I'm going to call it quits on this. If I'm being honest, like I could probably keep pushing it and use this for quite a bit longer, but honestly, I'm a little sick of it. It's not my favorite mascara, and I feel like I got more than enough use out of this for the cost of the product. This is only like a $3 or $4 mascara, something like that. So I'm done with it. I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to toss this guy, and I'm going to move on to a new one, a very exciting. I feel like with the way that I use mascara, it's not very often that I get to move on to a new one, so we're just gonna toss this bad boy. And I will probably never buy it again because it's just not, even for the price, for me personally, it's not really worth it. So that's it. That is everything from this project. That's the finale. I will be doing a separate video for an introduction to my 2023 project pan, and some of these products might be in there, but definitely not all of them. But if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.